Most car owners think that when their engine starts running rough, losing power, or making strange noises, it means something big and expensive has gone wrong. They imagine huge repair bills, complicated engine work, and days without their vehicle. But the truth is often very different. In many cases, the real problem is something very small, cheap, and easy to fix. A simple part that costs less than a meal can slowly reduce your engine's performance without you even noticing at first. Over time, your car may start stalling, shaking at idle, or feeling weak when you press the accelerator. Many drivers panic and go straight to a mechanic, where they are sometimes told they need repairs costing hundreds or even thousands of dollars. What they don't realize is that many of these problems can be solved in just a few minutes at home with basic tools and a little knowledge. Your engine is like a system where everything must work together perfectly: air, fuel, spark, and pressure. If even one small part becomes dirty or worn out, the whole system suffers. This article will guide you step by step through simple but powerful fixes that can bring your engine back to life. These are not complicated mechanical secrets. They are practical, easy actions that anyone can understand and apply. By learning these methods, you can save money, avoid unnecessary stress, and keep your car running smoothly for a long time. Instead of guessing or relying completely on others, you will know exactly what to check and how to fix it. The goal is simple: help your engine run like new again without wasting time or money. One of the most ignored parts of a car is the gas cap, but plays a much bigger role than most people think. Many drivers treat it like just a cover to stop fuel from spilling, but it actually helps maintain the correct pressure inside the fuel system. When the gas cap becomes loose, cracked, or dirty, it can cause pressure leaks that affect how fuel is delivered to the engine. This may lead to rough idling, poor fuel economy, or even a check engine light that refuses to go away. The good news is that fixing this issue is extremely simple. All you need to do is inspect the gas cap carefully. Look at the rubber seal and make sure it is not damaged or worn out. Clean the threads gently using a cloth so that it closes tightly. If the cap looks old or doesn't click properly when tightened, replacing it is a cheap and smart decision. Many people spend money chasing complex problems when the real issue is right in front of them. Along with the gas cap, the fuel filter is another important part that often gets ignored. Over time, dirt and debris from fuel build up inside the filter, restricting the flow of fuel to the engine. When this happens, the engine struggles to get the fuel it needs, which can make it feel weak and unresponsive. Replacing a fuel filter is not very difficult, and doing it at the right time can prevent bigger problems like fuel pump failure. By keeping these small parts in good condition, you ensure that your engine gets clean fuel at the right pressure, which is essential for smooth performance. Just like humans need clean air to breathe properly, your engine also depends on clean airflow to function well. The air filter is responsible for keeping dust and dirt out of the engine, but over time it becomes clogged. When this happens, the engine struggles to get enough air, leading to reduced power and increased fuel consumption. Replacing an air filter is one of the easiest maintenance tasks, yet many drivers delay it for too long. A fresh air filter allows the engine to breathe freely, improving both performance and efficiency. Another important part that affects engine performance is the spark plug. Spark plugs create the spark needed to ignite the air-fuel mixture inside the engine. When they become worn out, the spark becomes weak, leading to misfires, rough acceleration, and poor fuel economy. Replacing spark plugs at the right time can make a noticeable difference in how your car feels. Along with this, the PCV valve plays a quiet but important role in maintaining engine health. It helps remove harmful gases from the engine and keeps internal pressure balanced. When it gets clogged, pressure builds up and can lead to oil leaks and increased engine wear. Cleaning or replacing the PCV valve is a simple task that can prevent long-term damage. These parts may seem small and unimportant, but together they control how your engine breathes, burns fuel, and produces power. Taking care of them regularly ensures that your engine runs smoothly, efficiently, and reliably without needing expensive repairs. Another very important part that directly affects how your engine runs is the mass airflow sensor, often called the MAF sensor. This small device measures how much air is entering the engine so that the correct amount of fuel can be added for proper combustion. When the MAF sensor is clean and working correctly, your engine runs smoothly and efficiently. But when it becomes dirty, which happens over time due to dust and oil particles. It starts sending wrong information to the engine. This leads to poor fuel mixture, which can cause rough idling, hesitation when accelerating, and increased fuel consumption. Many drivers do not even know this part exists, yet it can be the hidden reason behind many performance issues. Cleaning the MAF sensor is not difficult, but it must be done carefully. You should remove it gently and use a proper cleaner design for MAF sensors. Never touch the delicate wires inside, as they can be damaged easily. After cleaning and reinstalling it, many people notice an immediate improvement in how their engine responds. Along with the MAF sensor, the throttle body is another key part that often gets dirty over time. The throttle body controls how much air enters the engine when you press the accelerator. As you drive, carbon deposits build up inside it, restricting airflow and causing rough idle or slow throttle response. Cleaning the throttle body can restore smooth airflow and make your engine feel more responsive. This process involves removing the intake hose and using a throttle body cleaner to remove the carbon buildup. This approach not only improves your driving experience, but also increases the lifespan of your vehicle. Many cars fail early not because of major defects, but because of neglect and poor maintenance habits. By following the steps in this article, you take control of your car's health and avoid unnecessary repairs. You do not need to be a professional mechanic to keep your engine in good condition. With basic knowledge and a little effort, you can handle many of these tasks yourself. This not only builds confidence, but also helps you understand your vehicle better. In the end, a well-maintained engine is more reliable, more efficient, and more enjoyable to drive. In conclusion, making your engine run like new again does not require expensive tools or complicated procedures. It simply requires attention to detail and a willingness to take care of the small things that matter. Many of the problems that drivers face can be traced back to simple issues, such as dirty filters, worn-out spark plugs, clogged injectors, or neglected cooling systems. By addressing these issues early, you can restore your engine performance and avoid costly repairs. The steps discussed in this article are practical, easy to understand, and effective for most vehicles. They focus on improving airflow, fuel delivery, combustion, and temperature control, which are the core elements of engine performance. When all these systems work together properly, your engine runs smoothly and efficiently, just like it did when it was new. The most important thing to remember is consistency. Regular maintenance is the key to keeping your engine in top condition. Do not wait for warning signs to become serious problems. Take action early and keep your car in good shape. By doing so, you not only save money, but also ensure a safer and more reliable driving experience. Your car is an important part of your daily life, and taking care of it should be a priority. With the knowledge you now have, you are better prepared to keep your engine running strong for years to come. Even after learning all the important maintenance steps, many drivers still damage their engines without realizing it because of everyday habits. These mistakes may seem small, but over time they slowly reduce engine life and performance. One of the most common mistakes is ignoring warm-up time. Many people start their car and immediately drive hard, especially in the morning. When the engine is cold, the oil has not fully circulated yet, and internal parts are not properly lubricated. This causes extra wear during the first few minutes of driving. Another mistake is taking too many short trips. When you drive only short distances, the engine does not reach its optimal temperature, which allows moisture and fuel residues to build up inside. This can lead to sludge formation and reduced efficiency. Driving with very low fuel is another harmful habit. When the fuel level is too low, the fuel pump can start pulling in dirt and debris from the bottom of the tank, which can clog the fuel system over time. Many drivers also ignore warning lights, thinking they are not serious. However, even a small warning can be an early sign of a bigger problem. Delaying action can turn a simple fix into an expensive repair. Aggressive driving is another factor that affects engine health. Sudden acceleration, hard braking, and constant high-speed driving put extra stress on engine components. While occasional spirited driving is not harmful, doing it regularly without proper maintenance can shorten engine life. By avoiding these common mistakes and being more mindful how you drive, you can protect your engine and keep it running smoothly for many years. One of the best ways to keep your engine in good condition is to regularly inspect your vehicle and pay attention to how it behaves. Your car often gives early warning signs before a major problem occurs, but many drivers ignore these signals. For example, a slight drop in fuel efficiency, a small vibration at idle, or a delayed response when accelerating can all indicate that something is not working properly. Strange noises such as knocking, ticking, or hissing should never be ignored, as they can point to specific issues inside the engine. Even smells can provide important clues. A burning smell may indicate oil leaks or overheating, while a sweet smell could be a sign of coolant issues. Checking fluid levels regularly is another simple but effective habit. Engine oil, coolant, brake fluid, and transmission fluid should always be at the correct levels and in good condition. Low or dirty fluids can lead to serious damage if not addressed in time. It is also important to visually inspect parts like hoses, belts, and connections. Cracks, leaks, or loose components can quickly turn into bigger problems if left unchecked. Modern cars often have onboard diagnostic systems that can help identify issues early. Using a simple OBD2 scanner can give you valuable information about your engine's condition and help you fix problems before they get worse. By staying alert and paying attention to these small details, you can catch issues early and keep your engine running like new without major repairs. Taking care of your engine is not just about fixing problems when they appear. It is about creating long-term benefits that improve your overall driving experience. A well-maintained engine delivers better fuel efficiency, which means you spend less money on fuel over time. It also produces smoother power, making your car feel more responsive and enjoyable to drive. In addition, regular maintenance reduces the chances of unexpected breakdowns, which can be stressful and inconvenient. Imagine being stuck on the road because of a problem that could have been easily prevented with simple maintenance. By keeping your engine in good condition, you also increase the resale value of your car. Buyers are more likely to trust and pay more for a vehicle that has been properly maintained. Another important benefit is reduced environmental impact. A clean and efficient engine produces fewer emissions, which helps protect the environment. Many of the steps discussed in this article, such as keeping filters clean and using the right fuel, contribute to cleaner combustion and lower pollution. Over time, these small actions make a big difference. Proper maintenance also builds confidence. When you understand how your engine works and know how to take care of it, you feel more in control and less dependent on others. This knowledge allows you to make better decisions and avoid unnecessary expenses. In the long run, maintaining your engine is not just a responsibility. It is an investment that pays off in multiple ways. At the end of the day, the secret to making your engine run like new again is not hidden in expensive tools or complex repairs. It lies in understanding the basics and taking consistent action. Every small step you take, whether it is cleaning a sensor, replacing a filter, or checking your fluids, brings your engine closer to peak performance. Many drivers wait until something goes seriously wrong before they take action, but by then the damage is often already done. The smarter approach is to stay ahead of problems and treat maintenance as a regular habit. Think of your engine as a system that needs balance. Clean air, proper fuel delivery, strong ignition, and controlled temperature all work together to create smooth and efficient performance. When one part fails, the entire system is affected. But when everything is maintained properly, your engine can last for many years and even reach very high mileage without major issues. The best part is that most of these maintenance tasks are simple and affordable. You do not need to be an expert to take care of your car. You just need the right knowledge and a little effort. Now that you've learned these powerful tips, you are in a position to avoid common mistakes, save money, and keep your engine running like new. The choice is yours. Ignore these steps and risk costly repairs, or take action today and enjoy a smoother, stronger, and more reliable car for years to come. Truly keep your engine running like new. It is important to understand that no single part works alone. Your engine is a complete system where air, fuel, ignition, and cooling must all work together in perfect balance. When you press the accelerator, the throttle body opens to allow more air into the engine. The mass airflow sensor measures this air and tells the engine how much fuel to inject. The fuel injectors then spray fuel in a fine mist, and the spark plugs ignite this mixture at the right moment. At the same time, the cooling system keeps the temperature stable, so that everything works efficiently without overheating. If even one of these steps is not working properly, the entire process becomes less effective. For example, if the air filter is clogged, less air enters the engine, which affects the fuel mixture. If the injectors are dirty, the fuel is not delivered properly. If the spark plugs are weak, the combustion is incomplete. Each small issue may not seem serious on its own, but together they can make the engine feel weak and unresponsive. This is why it is important to look at the engine as a complete system rather than focusing on just one part. By maintaining each component and ensuring they all work together, you can achieve smooth performance and avoid many common problems. Understanding this simple concept helps you make better decisions about maintenance and prevents you from wasting money on unnecessary repairs. Another important factor that affects your engine's performance is the environment and driving conditions. Your car does not operate in the same conditions all year round, and different seasons can have different effects on engine health. In hot weather, engines are more likely to overheat, especially if the cooling system is not working properly. This is why it is important to check coolant levels, radiator condition, and fan operation during the summer months. In cold weather, engine oil becomes thicker, making it harder for it to circulate quickly during startup. This increases wear on engine parts, which is why using the correct oil type and allowing a short warm-up period is important. Dusty environments can clog air filters much faster, reducing airflow and performance. If you drive in such conditions, you may need to replace your air filter more often than usual. Heavy traffic and stop-and-go driving also put extra stress on the engine because it does not get enough time to cool down properly. On the other hand, regular highway driving can help keep the engine cleaner by allowing it to operate at optimal temperature for longer periods. Understanding how your driving conditions affect your engine allows you to adjust your maintenance routine accordingly. Instead of following a fixed schedule, you can take a more flexible approach based on how and where you drive. This helps you maintain your engine more effectively and ensures that it continues to perform well in all conditions. While many maintenance tasks can be done at home, there are times when it is best to seek professional help. Knowing when to handle a problem yourself and when to visit a mechanic is an important skill for any car owner. If you notice serious issues such as loud knocking sounds, continuous overheating, heavy smoke from the exhaust, or a strong burning smell, it is better to get your car checked by a professional as soon as possible. These signs can indicate deeper problems that require special tools and expertise to fix. Modern vehicles are also more complex than older ones, with advanced electronic systems and sensors that may need proper diagnostic equipment. While basic tools like an OBD2 scanner can help identify some issues, they may not provide a complete picture. A trained mechanic can perform detailed inspections and test to find the exact cause of problem. However, even when visiting a mechanic, having basic knowledge about your engine can help you avoid unnecessary repairs and extra costs. You can ask better questions, understand what the mechanic is saying, and make informed decisions. This balance between DIY maintenance and professional help is a key to keeping your engine in excellent condition without overspending. By handling simple tasks yourself and seeking expert help when needed, you create a smart and effective approach to car care. Now that you've gone through all these steps and understand how each part of your engine works, you can see that bringing your engine back to life is not as difficult as it seems. Most of the time, the difference between a weak, struggling engine and a smooth, powerful one comes down to simple maintenance and attention to detail. The small actions you take today can prevent big problems tomorrow. Instead of waiting for your car to break down or spending large amounts of money on repairs, you can stay ahead by following these easy and practical tips. Your engine is designed to last a long time, but it needs proper care to reach its full potential. By keeping your air, fuel, ignition, and cooling systems in good condition, you ensure that your engine runs efficiently and reliably. The best part is that these steps are not complicated and do not require advanced skills. Anyone can learn and apply them with a little effort. So take control of your car's health. Start with the simple fixes and build a habit of regular maintenance. When you do this, you will not only save money but also enjoy a better driving experience every day. A smooth engine, better fuel efficiency, and fewer breakdowns are all within your reach. The choice is simple. Take action now and keep your engine running like new for years to come. One of the smartest things you can do after learning all these tips is to create a simple and consistent maintenance routine. Many people fail to take care of their engine not because they do not care, but because they do not have a clear plan. When maintenance feels random or confusing, it is easy to ignore it until a problem appears. The solution is to break everything down into small, manageable steps that you can follow regularly. For example, you can check your engine oil level once every 2 weeks and look at its color to make sure it is still clean. You can inspect your air filter every month, especially if you drive in dusty conditions. Every few months, you can take a few minutes to check hoses, belts, and fluid levels under the hood. These small checks do not take much time, but they can help you catch problems early. It is also helpful to keep a record of when you last replaced parts like spark plugs, filters, and coolant. This way, you do not have to guess when it is time for maintenance. Instead of waiting for something to fail, you replace parts at the right time and avoid trouble completely. Another useful habit is to listen and feel how your car behaves during daily driving. If something feels different, even slightly, do not ignore it. A small vibration or unusual sound today can turn into a bigger issue tomorrow. By following a routine, you remove uncertainty and make engine care a normal part of your life. Over time, this routine becomes automatic, and your engine stays in great condition without requiring major repairs. One of the biggest advantages of following these simple maintenance steps is the amount of money you can save over time. Many drivers only think about costs when something breaks, but they do not realize how much they could have saved by preventing the problem in the first place. For example, replacing a dirty air filter or cleaning a sensor may cost very little, but ignoring it can lead to poor fuel economy and higher fuel expenses every day. Similarly, changing your oil regularly is inexpensive compared to the cost of repairing engine damage caused by old, dirty oil. Small parts like a radiator cap or thermostat are cheap, but they fail and cause overheating. The repair cost can be extremely high. By investing a small amount of time and money in regular maintenance, you avoid these large and unexpected expenses. Another financial benefit is improved fuel efficiency. A well-maintained engine uses fuel more efficiently, which means you spend less money at the gas station. Over months and years, these savings add up significantly. In addition, a properly maintained car has a higher resale value. When it comes time to sell your vehicle, buyers are more willing to pay a better price for a car that has been taken care of. This means that the effort you put into maintenance not only saves money now, but also pays off in the future. Instead of seeing maintenance as an expense, it is better to think of it as an investment that protects your engine and your wallet at the same time. Learning how to take care of your engine also gives you something very valuable that many drivers lack, and that is confidence. When you understand how your car works and know how to handle basic maintenance, you no longer feel helpless when something goes wrong. Instead of immediately worrying about expensive repairs or depending entirely on a mechanic, you can take a closer look and identify the problem yourself. This sense of control makes a big difference in how you deal with car issues. It also helps you avoid being misled or overcharged because you have a basic understanding of what your car needs. Even if you decide to visit a mechanic, you can communicate more clearly and make informed decisions. Over time, this knowledge builds independence. You become more comfortable handling small tasks, and what once seemed complicated becomes simple. This not only saves money, but also reduces stress. Driving becomes more enjoyable when you know that your car is in good condition and that you have the ability to keep it that way. This confidence extends beyond just your car. It builds a mindset of learning and problem solving that can be useful in many other areas of life. By taking the time to understand and care for your engine, you are not just maintaining a machine. You are developing skills that make you more capable and self-reliant. In the end, the idea of making your engine run like new again is not about finding one magical solution. It is about understanding that your engine performance depends on many small factors working together. When you take care of each of these factors, even in simple ways, the results can be powerful. A clean air filter, a properly working sensor, fresh oil, and a healthy cooling system can completely transform how your car feels and performs. These are not complicated or expensive fixes, but they require awareness and consistency. Many drivers